Hi everyone, happy June. Brenna Baucum, Collective Wealth Planning. I have been thinking a lot recently about a meeting I had with one of my client families. I have worked with this couple for nearly 15 years. They are loving parents, they're thoughtful planners, and now they're moving through mid-retirement and they're wrestling with one big question. How do we leave this money well? Right? They have built a meaningful life. They have a few adult children whom they love very much. And they've grown their wealth significantly, far beyond what they ever could have dreamed was possible. And now they're navigating these two very different sides of legacy planning. There is, of course, the quantitative side. What's the most tax efficient way to give? And should they be gifting now or wait till after they're gone? And which account should it come from? And how do those decisions affect their own financial picture and their own tax picture? Those all have pretty definitive answers that I can help them navigate as we review those clear pros and cons of each. And then there's the qualitative side, which honestly is the harder part, right? How do they make sure that their heirs are ready to receive this inheritance, whether it's now or later? How do they navigate the different levels of financial savvy from each of their children and the life paths that they're on? These are the kinds of questions that don't have a single right answer, but they do deserve time, space, and good resources. So in this month's newsletter, I'm going to share a couple of tools for both sides of the equation. So first, the quantitative side. If you or someone that you love has an inherited traditional IRA, you know that the rules can be confusing, especially with all of the changes since the Secure Act 2.0. So I've included two helpful flowcharts to simplify things. One is for non-spousal beneficiaries. So it helps you clarify, are you subject to the 10-year distribution rule? What are the factors that impact required distributions? And how does the owner, the original owner's date of death, impact your options? The second flowchart is for spousal beneficiaries, outlining whether or not you can consider keeping that account as an inherited or rolling it into your own, whether or not some of the factors like age and income needs, what that means for that decision. Both of these are pretty helpful aids when you're in the thick of planning. And for the qualitative side of things, one book to consider is The Great Inheritance by Justin Biance. And it walks through 7 steps to help families think through both the emotional and the rational side of giving and how to leave more than just money behind, right? It's not just about the wealth transfer. It's also about preparing that next generation to receive it well. So if legacy planning is on your mind, I hope these resources are helpful for you. There's more information about both in the newsletter linked below. And speaking of the newsletter, I have other resources like I do every month. I bring you something to watch, read, and listen to. And so to watch this month, we have the recording from our May 1st webinar geared toward mid-career Oregon PERS members. It's 55 minutes long. I don't expect anybody to sit down and watch that whole thing. If you do, gold star for you. But we have broken it up into chapters so it's easy for you to find what's most relevant for you. So whether that's retirement timelines or tax moves, hopefully you can find that easily. To listen to, you can check out a podcast by Tyler Gardner where he discusses the how and the when to finding a financial advisor. And I like it. It's straightforward. It's no fluff. It's practical. So you might check that out if you're looking around for an advisor. And to read, our blog this month breaks down dollar cost averaging. What is it? When do we think about using it in finance? And the behavioral benefits of this really steady, rules-based investment strategy. The last thing I want to share with you this month is some exciting news from our team. So please join me in welcoming Annalisa Maceda as our Client Services Associate. Many Portland folks might know her as the co-owner of the beloved Italian restaurant Campana. Over the past year, she's made the leap into financial planning and is pursuing her CFP certification, and I could not be more excited to have her on our team. I have known Annalisa for many years. We have worked together before. She brings incredible heart, organization, and service-minded care to our client families, and she's just a lot of fun to be around. I know you're going to love working with her. As always, thank you for being a part of our collective wealth planning community. If legacy planning is something that you've been thinking about, whether for yourself or for loved ones, I'm here to help you think through both the numbers and the meaning behind them. I look forward to connecting with you this summer.